Hi, y'all. Welcome to Spanish 1. Sorry we couldn't meet today. We missed ya bunches. I had stuff planned. No fun now. No fun. But here's a quick video just to show you what we would have done in class. For our conversation, we were just going to add something at the end when we're saying goodbye. Hasta semana próxima, which just means see you next week. Remember, you can put the adjective after the week. So próxima is next and semana is the week. We were going to do our fun oral quiz that everybody loves with ser and estar, which is am, is, are. And just remember, estar is for more temporary things like how you're feeling or where you currently are, what you're currently doing. Ser is more for permanent things like she is kind, or the concert is at church, things like that. Okay, so this was kind of an important week for just making sure we know how to use our weak I's. So if you combine I with another vowel, then it's one syllable. So in this first word, we have boliviano. And so if you see the I and the A together, you know those are going to have to go together in the syllable. So let's look and see what we've got. So remember, Spanish wants to end its syllables in vowels, and all of these successfully end in vowels. So bo, li, via, no. And so via is one syllable. And it also gets emphasis because the next to last syllable gets emphasized in this word. And then we have our next one. So you see the UI. Oh, we have an I with a vowel. It's got to be one syllable. So our first syllable was in. We can't combine that in with the D. And so we have to say it separately. So in. The next one is dui. Dui. And then the last one is small. Small. And so again, the word ends with a vowel, and so the syllable emphasized is the next to last. So dui gets the emphasis. Indui, small. Next word. Ooh, we have it at the end. See the IA? So we have far, because the R can't go with an M. Then we have ma. And then at the end we have sia. So that's one syllable. It ends with a vowel, so the next to last syllable gets the emphasis. So it's farmacia. It's not pharmacia. It's farmacia. And then at the very bottom, if I is combined with a vowel, but the I has an accent mark, then it's a strong vowel, and you will separate those for syllables. And so the I, you see, is separated. And so it's the, us. The, us. And whatever has the accent mark is the syllable that gets the emphasis. It doesn't matter where it is in the word. If there's an accent mark, it gets the emphasis. So the, us. This week we're covering possessives. And so like my, your, his, her, our. So this talks about the word our. In English, if we have more than one dog, we still would just say our dogs. But in Spanish, they would say ours dogs. I think we've talked about this before. And then, well, what if it's a girl dog? We would still just say our dog. But in Spanish, they would say our dogga because it's a girl. And so you just have to make sure that you have matching A's or O's basically on the end, and also matching S's if they're plural. And then the bottom one just talks about if you have a boy and a girl, just remember they just default to a boy, a masculine, nuestros perros. So you're going to learn the words for my, your, our, all that good stuff. The really convenient one is su, because su covers a bunch of them. His, her, your, their, So Sue is a great one. If you can't remember an answer, just put Sue because there's a good chance that's going to be it. Okay, so we also use an apostrophe in English to do possessive. So we would say Joseph's dog with an apostrophe, but they do not use apostrophes like that in Spanish. Instead, they use the word of. We've talked about this before. So the dog of Joseph. And even if you're talking about at the end of a sentence, like the dog is Emma's, you would still say the dog is of Emma. Sometimes we want to use the word mine. Mine. Kids learn that really quickly. So you're going to learn how to do that. Mine, yours, ours. And so you're going to learn the words that they use for that. And just remember, if it's mine, yours, then you need to make sure you use the article. So see the el mío es rojo. So make sure you use the el when it comes, especially when it's used as a subject. So here's an example when you don't have to use el is when it comes after a ser verb. So the dog is mine. You're using that es, which comes from ser. And so you leave out the el and just say mío. And then down at the bottom, you can actually use the word mío as mine, but you can use it as my as well if you put it after the word you're describing. And so the dog is my dog. You would say the dog is dog my. And you would use mío without the article el. Oh, and that is it.